Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Bloodborne, let's talk about the Chalice Dungeons. I just discovered this a couple days ago. I'm going through the lower Tomeru dungeon, leading up to the Rom boss, but it doesn't really matter which one I'm playing. Just wanted to talk about kind of the concept overall. But I really like them. I know that they are a controversial topic. But this feels like Dungeons and Dragons to me. It feels like dungeon crawling in the most classic sense. Also reminds me of like the Hero Quest board game, Shining Force on the Sega Genesis, stuff like that. Old school stuff like that. So yeah, I am enjoying them. And then the atmosphere is great. I just like how everything looks. And there's even like exclusive enemies and bosses in here. Here we have like red skeletons. These are summoned by a bell ringer. So if we take her down, then she'll stop summoning these guys. So yeah, I shouldn't be spending all my time taking these guys down. And then I'll open up comments for this video. If you want to tell me how you like the Chalice Dungeons, let me know. No spoilers, however. Just assume that I've beaten Rom in the story, and so I saw the world kind of change over to the Lovecraftian thing. But beyond that, no spoilers, please. Also, with this video, I can kind of show how I go through the world. I've been showing a lot of bosses, but yeah, this is more how I play going through the world. I'm using the Hunter's Axe. This is plus 7 or 8 now at this point. I've been farming the bloodstone chunks from the upper cathedral. There are the 3 blue-eyed werewolves. And that's great for crowd control. And then if there's a single target like here, then I'll change to the rifle spear. That's plus 9. Still love using this guy. But yeah, I can just charge up that attack from way far away and just get in there and then poke them and take them down. I'm still not using the gun a lot for the stagger. I'm still playing very much like my Dark Souls days. But actually, maybe I had a better time of sort of converting to a Bloodborne player than some other people. Because in Dark Souls as well, I like to use two-handed weapons with a poke. Maybe the people that had the biggest or the roughest transition from Dark Souls to Bloodborne are the people that really rely on like shields and then like very heavy armor. But that's not my playstyle, so yeah, maybe adjusting to Bloodborne was not as big a deal for me. Which is why it doesn't feel that different from Dark Souls. But yeah, playing through Bloodborne more, I do understand more of the differences here. Like magic, you know, not really a thing in this game. And then, yeah, parry. Never really used it in Dark Souls. I don't really see myself using it very much in Bloodborne. Because it's kind of like every enemy, every boss that you fight has a different, like, timing, you know, for parry. And I just don't want to go through the effort of learning it. But yeah, those Rom spiders... The axe is very nice against them because it has a 2-hit charge attack. So the first one can kind of break their initial defense, and then the second one can do the killing damage. But yeah, I love the look of the dungeons. It feels like a lost civilization, which I talked about in my I talked about it in some New Reincarnation videos, but also my Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom videos. Just something about lost civilization ruins is always very cool to me. Here we are kind of in the upper deck level of the kind of the open garden area that we were in before. I'm looking for the room to find the lever, which we can pull, that will open the boss room. And I like this level of exploration. Like the first city, Central Yarnum, I think it was. Like, I played that back in 2016, 2017, and it wasn't clicking with me because I felt like I was just directionless and I didn't know what I was doing or where to go. So that was kind of like a little bit too open or a little bit too free. But these Chalice Dungeons, you know, I can still feel like I am exploring, but not spending a whole bunch of time just getting lost. So yeah, this level of dungeon exploring really clicks with me. I don't know how much I'm going to play the Chalice Dungeons, though. I don't really have any interest in getting, like, different versions of weapons. Like the axe and then the spear that I have here. I looked them up. My favorite versions of them are the ones that are just the standard. You can equip different blood runes to different weapons, and I think I like 2 circles and a triangle the best, which is the standard for these two. And then going through a root dungeon, which is kind of a randomly generated dungeon, I got the Uncanny Saw Spear, which was actually exactly what I wanted for a third weapon. That one too, I can also equip the 2 circles and a triangle, so I was lucky to get that quickly. This is my first playthrough, so those are the weapons that I'm thinking of basing the run on. But yeah, I don't know. When I play Dark Souls games, I don't really do the New Game Plus. I usually just start a new game and go for a very different build, and then choose different weapons. It's probably what I'm going to do for Bloodborne as well. If I have to do a New Game Plus in order to see the different endings, I might just watch that on YouTube. Okay, so we threw the switch for the boss room. Next, let's summon a couple helpers to go against the boss. So we'll get one from the garden, and then one from the front of the boss room. I am low on healing, though, so I don't know. This might be just a practice run. But yeah, these are like catacombs. Very, very cool looking. Okay, we're in the last hallway before the boss room, and then here's a bonus room. I'll do that off camera. Alrighty. One last room before the boss. We'll change to the axe again so that I can go after the little spiders. And then in the left hand, maybe I'll use the flamethrower. Maybe I'll throw some oil on the boss and then do the flame damage there. But we'll see. The axe might be good enough. But yeah, I played this dungeon version of Rom the Spider, and I found it more difficult than the regular story one. But after recording this run, I read that you can use the pillars to hide from like the crystal missile attacks. And I was like, oh, that might change everything. Okay, so there I equipped the oil, throwing oil. And then I also have the fire paper, so I can put the fire element on my axe. And let's head in. The 2 helpers there, they're kind of just there to like soak up damage and attention. I don't really need them for damage. Okay, but first phase of the boss. Boss can't really do any attacks on us, so we can just take our time and then take down the little guys. And do the charge attack with the axe. Take down a couple guys there. Ooh, that headbutt can maybe one-punch me, so that's scary. And then what are the other guys using? One of them's using the Kirk hammer. I'm kind of considering using that weapon. It's just like a regular sword, but you can put a big hammerhead on it. And the other guy's using an arm, I think? Like a fold-out weapon. I don't know. Okay, that might be the last little spider. We can go after the big one. I'll use the fire paper. Maybe get some extra damage on the boss, hit the body. And pretty good damage here. That might have been a miss on my part. Okay. Maybe took away 40% of the boss's HP there, so that's pretty good. And then phase 2, more spiders come out. And then here the boss will start to do some attacks. But that was really lucky. A lot of the little spiders were grouped together, so I could take down about half in one go there. Okay, great damage there. Took the boss to about... took away about 60% of the HP. So phase 3, I guess, is starting here. And then here I was paying too much attention, taking down the little spiders, so I got hit by the crystal missiles and died instantly. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Chalice Dungeons. I am enjoying them very much. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.